After yesterday's really busy day here on the pontoons, it's nice and quiet. We're waiting for the visitors to arrive when those gates open this morning. I've sneaked down onto the pontoons because I rather like the look of this very serious grey ship behind me. Mike Boyce, tell me a little bit more about this ship.
Well, she was built in 1943 and she was at D-Day, a navigational leader for Omaha Beach for the Americans. After the war she acted as a convoy escort, and then eventually she became a survey ship, and she was the last of her class to be in naval service. They built 464 during the war, and she was the very last one. She came out of service in 1965 and was then laid up in Devonport dockyard in an appalling condition for 3 years. Her last day in service she had a fire, and so the forward part of the accommodation was black. A group of us took her over, and I've actually been her skipper since then, and we spent 18 years restoring her, and they were built for a 5-year life, and the work we did on her extended her life to 60 years.
She's looking pretty good on it.
Oh, she is. But what actually happened was at the end of 60 years, although the standard of building was excellent, the shipwrights made a first-class job, it was wartime and they couldn't get the materials. And so after 60 years she'd reached a stage where she wasn't really safe to take to sea, and so we approached the lottery. She's incidentally in the core collection of the National Historic Ships Register, so she's alongside ships like the Victory and the Mary Rose as being a vessel of
a bit faster than them, though, I suspect.
Well, she's not fast, no. Everybody thinks she's an MTB, but she's diesel-engined. She was a patrol boat, and her maximum speed is 12 knots, so she probably wouldn't go as fast as them.
But she gets there with a purpose, I'm assuming.
Oh, that's right, yes. And anyway, we had a lottery grant, and in 2006 she went into a shipyard for a major refit, and now she's in a condition where she should last another 100 years if nothing untoward happens to her.
You must be very proud. I'm guessing she's attracted an awful lot of interest here.
Oh, she has. Wherever she goes, there's a lot of interest because there are very few Second World War vessels left now, and of course she's a representative of her class.
Mike, you work very hard. Thank you very much indeed for being here. And isn't it lovely the way she sits here? You've got all the very, very modern boats just down beside us. We've got a beautiful old cutter, and then we've got this purposeful looking lady.
Oh yes, yes. I think you know, the modern plastic ones are all very well, but they don't compare with the original wooden vessels.
Oh, Mike, you could say that. I couldn't possibly comment.